How does borrowing work when subtracting in binary? Binary subtraction uses the same rule as decimal, but a borrow in a position 8 to the remaining digit, unlike adding 10 and decimal. For instance, we have an example of this one, but before performing this binary subtraction, I would like to walk you through it slowly, starting with decimal subtractions to build confidence, then switching to binary. I will use the example 7392 minus 2523. This is units columns, this is $10 columns, this is 100 columns, and this one is thousands column. As I have to subtract 3 from 2, I can't do that. That is why I have to go to the next column where I have to take one borrow from this column to this one. As here I have 9 tens. When this 1 10 is translated to here, I will left here with 8, and this 1 10 is shifted to here, so I have instantly exchanged that 110 for 10 units. Now I started with 2 after borrowing. I have now 10 plus 2, that will become 12, and 12 minus 3 will give me 9, and this 8 minus 2 will give me 6. Now in this column I have to subtract 5 from 3, but I can't do that. That is why I have to go to next column and I have to borrow 1, and as this is 1000, when this 1000 is borrowed to this column, it will become 1000. Now this 10 plus 3 will give me 13. Now 13 minus 5 will give me 8, and this 6 minus 2 will be equal to 4. Now having this concept, let's move on to binary subtraction. We come to know borrowing 1 from next column and decimal gives us 10 in the present column. Similarly, in this binary subtraction, borrowing a 1 from next column gives 2 in present column. Right, I have divided this one into columns. Now this has a weight of this one. That is why let's go with the answer. Now 1 minus 1 will give us 0, and here as I can subtract 1, that is why I have to go to next column and I will take 1 borrow, and here I will left with 0, and when 1 2 to 2 is borrowed to this, it can be written as this one as well. That is why this will go here and this will be added with this 0. As a result, it will become 2. Now 2 minus 1 will give me 1. Now here I can take 1 from 0. That is why I have to borrow this one to this column, and as I told you that borrowing from next column to the present column, active column, that will be added to 0, and as a result it will become 2, and 2 minus 1 will give me 1, and this 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 1 minus 1 will give me always 0. So this is the answer.